just gotta get the stream link.
Let me ask you, do you hear this stuff right now?
Anything in the background or the stream itself?
Or do you hear me typing?
Stream link. No.
Oh, good. Because I didn't want to ruin the audio, you know?
Yeah, I'm just putting the thing out now. We are live, but this is like pre-show chatter while I let everyone know we're live. We are on YouTube again, by the way.
We are on YouTube! Or we are live and live in color, baby. I actually got a couple cool things today. But, I picked up a new Retron 5.
Is that the one you showed off on that video the other day?
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah, that looked nice.
Yeah, I'm going to try the other one because I think it had, I put the wrong power cord. It was acting up, so that might still be working if I put the correct power cord into it. If it does, I can turn around and sell the damn thing.
How much did it cost you to buy?
$130.
Wow, those things are expensive. I didn't know they were that expensive.
Well, it plays so many systems. It plays Super Nintendo, Super Famicom, NES, Sega Genesis.
Right.
The game and all the Game Boys.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
So it's like and then there's other things like you can use it to, you can use an SD card and take Mother 2 and turn it into Earthbound.
Right.
Or turn Star Fox to Star Fox 2.
Well, guys, we are live. This is the Game Quarter Podcast, episode 59. We got a couple nice pieces of news to talk about. Things on the Nintendo Switch side of things, Xbox and Bethesda games future. Also, a new Teenage Ninja Turtle game got announced this week. Casey, how do you feel about that?
Oh, hold on, that was real?
Yeah, it was real.
I was hearing something about, was it called Revenge of Shredder?
Yeah, Shredder's Revenge. That is real, dude.
I saw some people talking about that. I dismissed it. I didn't realize it was real.
Yeah, it says here the retro-inspired Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge game is in development at Tribute with Dotemu Publishing. The game is a side-scrolling beat-em-up for up to 4 players, much like the arcade Ninja Turtle games and on the consoles from over 20 and 30 years ago. It will also use the original 1987 cartoon design styles. The game has currently no release date, but it will come to both consoles and PC. Currently, no information on platforms or release date. In the game, people will follow the Ninja Turtles as the quartet cuts through Shredder and his minions. New York will be the setting as usual through a Dimension X appearance. Was teased in the announcement. The early footage also showed that Bebop and Rocksteady will appear as bosses. The background also shows April O'Neil reporting on TVs. There are also segments shown. Their mentor, Master Splinter, he was shown in the intro of the game. So there's a trailer out there, which is mostly the trailer is mostly the the opening of the game with the iconic Ninja Turtles theme song. You only get 15 seconds of gameplay, but man, it looks just as good as the old Ninja Turtles games from the NES and SNES and the arcade.
I love the arcade Turtles game. That was one of my favorite ones. That and X-Men.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I did play the X-Men one, but not nearly as extensive as the Turtles.
Um, the three big X arcade games: X Men, Turtles, and Simpsons.
The Simpsons
Yeah,
one, I remember that one.
those three I put hadn't. I always would use enough quarters to beat them. I definitely beat them all
Let me see if I can
because
get a couple of screenshots of the Ninja Turtles game here. TSS in the chat saying, "What's up?"
Oh, by the way, talking about TSS and you, do you, you know where I was heading?
Yeah, I know where you're heading.
So I was talking Cora and everyone, and they're still think I cheated, Rose.
Well, man, this is gonna go on for a while. By the way, I did let the cat out of the bag. Um, I told Drew that you're in talks with a certain other Rose about the situation. As we joke around about that, here's some of the screenshots for the Ninja Turtles game. Uh, I got
How
I got some shots here.
how did they take it? I prefer if that Drew is okay with that. I mean, I don't want to stir some too much bullshit.
He seems okay with it. He didn't say Dave couldn't be on the show, but at the same time, he thinks Dave's not interested.
Oh, I think when I talked to him, he seems kind of interested.
Well, Sunday ought to be interesting. But again, here is some of the screenshots of the new Turtles game here. Got a handful of them. I'm just, flashing them on the screen for you guys. I gotta say, I like the visuals. And this is a Nickelodeon game, too, Casey. Don't forget, Nickelodeon does own the rights to the Ninja Turtles right now.
They do, don't they?
They have for, what, about 10 years now, almost?
I don't know, but I know that he had the Turtles, their version on Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah, they actually think they had a newer cartoon out recently.
I'm old school. I prefer the original. Like the cartoons are not the same as back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, I feel you. Let's see.
The kids who grow up now, they don't understand what a real cartoon is nowadays.
So, regarding the Switch, I guess we'll get into some of the Switch talk. The Tegra X1 chips that are being used to make the Nintendo Switches now, they are being discontinued, which means any Nintendo Switch models that come out in the future are gonna have better processing chips in them, and the new Nintendo Switch is being said to be is going to be finished around 2022 apparently, and it's going to
Are,
release around 2023.
are you,
The president of Nintendo, Shintaro Furukawa, I believe his name is, he's saying that he understands that the life cycle of the hardware is usually like 5 to 6 years, but he said the Switch is doing well, and he's thinking to look past that with the Switch and continue the Switch's continue riding the success of the Switch, which is a good idea. And
I agree.
The new Switch model right now, which is supposed to have a 720p OLED screen, OLED screen, as opposed to the 720p screen it has now, it's going to be a better screen for handheld mode. It's going to be as powerful as a base PS4, and I think a base Xbox One.
Well, I mean, the Switch now is just sub Xbox One,
Right.
so having it a little bit more. If it's more than PS4, I'm happy. But
Yeah, they're
I,
saying.
I don't I
Yeah,
don't know if I don't know if we're actually going to see a Pro Switch unless they're planning to have a 10-year life cycle of the Switch. Then I was like, okay, that'll give them a couple more years to bring out the Pro version.
well, like I said, the Tegra X1 chips that are in the Switches now, they're being discontinued. They're not being made anymore. Coming down the line. So, regardless, even if we don't get a new model, they're still gonna have a bit of a better processor. So it's still gonna beef up the power of the Switch even a little bit with
I mean,
whatever Nintendo's gonna have to go with next.
well, you still have your launch version of the Switch, right?
Of course, yep. I was been playing it every day lately, actually.
Well, I had my launch Switch until it got bricked, but I still have that version of the Switch where it's the now they only put out the ones that has the better battery in
Right.
there.
And when the Tegra X1 chips are discontinued, and Nintendo has to build more Switch models to continue meeting that demand, um, like I said, they're gonna have even if it's not like a fully upgraded console, it's still gonna have a little bit more power to it because of the X1 chips being discontinued. But like TSS said, it's gonna be like the base PS4, the dock will be able to upscale graphics up to 4K. So there won't be native 4K graphics because it's not going to be on the level as a PS4 Pro or the Series X or the Xbox One X rather, but it'll still be able to like give us it'll upscale graphics to look better than they do right now, which would be really nice. Just imagine, just imagine what the next Breath of the Wild, if it's Breath of the Wild 2 or whatever the next Zelda game, could look like
I,
on the more powerful Switch console.
well, they're not gonna call it Breath of the Wild 2. It's definitely gotta give it their name. I'm just curious what they're gonna call it, but honestly, I feel like they should have had the next one to be the prequel to Breath of the Wild. You know how they did with the Warriors.
Oh yeah.
The
Right.
should have been that because I think that would have been a better game because you would see all the areas not in ruins. So I feel like they made a wrong decision about that. But
Staying on the Switch news, Casey, Nintendo Switch continues to sell very well. In fact, Nintendo had their best February sales last month since February 2009 with the Nintendo Wii. Nintendo
wow,
Nintendo sold Nintendo sold 412,905 Switches last month alone.
damn.
Units sold for the week ending of February 27th. According to VG Charts estimates, the Switch has now surpassed 80 million lifetime units sold, which is now
So
Nintendo's second best-selling hardware of all time.
yeah, it passed the NES. I think it passed the NES like by 20 million. I think NES sold about 60 million.
Yeah, it was like 61 or something like that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
So,
listen to this. Of course, these numbers are going to be lower. The PlayStation 5 sold an estimated 225,766 units, bringing their lifetime sales to 5.87 million, while the Series X sold 107,519 units last month, bringing their total to 3.84 million units sold. Of course, with the PS5 and the Series X, probably about 85% of those are sitting in people's basements or warehouses, whatever,
yeah.
collecting dust in boxes, unfortunately. Meanwhile,
Oh,
the PS4 PS4 sells 44,418 units, while the Xbox One sells 20,305 units. So we have the top five right now, the top five best-selling consoles, with the Switch in first place right now, with a lifetime total of 80 million, 80.37 million. The PS5, as I just said, sitting at 5.86 million. The Series X is in third place, sitting at about 3.84 million. The PS4 is in fourth place with a lifetime sales amount of 115.1 million units sold. That breaking, I believe, the PlayStation 2's world record set that they set for themselves a long time ago. And of course, bringing up the rear in fifth place is the Xbox One with just under 50 million worldwide units sold.
Well, I think the PS2 sold about 150 million.
Really? I thought it was like 102 million or something.
No, I believe it's 150.
I'll have to look into that.
I'm pretty sure PS2.
Let's see if TSS knows. He's got some gaming knowledge too. Hey, what's up, Frank? Thanks for stopping by.
Ask Frank if he still thinks I cheated.
Oh, he can hear you. Hey, Frank, do you still think Casey cheated on Sunday? He's trying to get people on his side. He's trying to get Dave Rose on his side. He's trying to get Cora to turn switch sides. Frank said yes.
Oh, Frank, why would I cheat? I mean,
why wouldn't you cheat is the better question. Real quick, Forza Horizon 4, after spending 2 years...
Oh, I just looked up. It's 158 million.
Oh, wow. Okay, so we were... Well, I mean, you were a lot closer than I was, but... So the PS4 is sitting in second place for their best-selling console. Probably... still really good, over 100. If you sell over 100 million, if anything, I would think that's a damn good success.
Or even close to 100. I mean, I think with right now, Switch is a success. I mean, at 80 million.
Oh yeah, dude, the Switch is killing it and selling over 80 million in just under 4 years, because those numbers don't include the last couple of weeks, so it could even be a little bit higher than that now.
Yeah, like we're entering the fourth year now.
So you figure they're selling around 20 million consoles a year. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But Forza Horizon 4...
well, actually it's more, because remember, we're just entering the fourth year.
No, we're entering the fifth year. We're in the fifth year now. 2017 to 2021, March 6th of 2021 marked the 4-year anniversary. Now we're in the fifth year. So by March 6th of next year will be the 5th year anniversary of the console. The Forza Horizon has seen a lot of success lately, finally releasing on Steam this past Tuesday after spending a little over about 2.5 years being an Xbox and Windows store exclusive. And it is right now one of the most successful racing games on the Steam platform. Forza Horizon 4 is a very good racing game, a very good open world racing game with pretty good visuals, and I'm honestly, waiting to see what's in store for the Forza series going forward.
Ooh.
Yeah, TSS says it's funny. It's funny looking back at videos now from 2016 and 2017 with people saying the Switch would fail. Boy, was they wrong.
Boy, was they wrong. Dude, I remember back in the day when Wii U, like all the bad days we go through, and then I was hearing the rumors of the NX, and I just imagined what it could have been. And like I was hoping that it would also play 3DS cartridges and DS cartridge.
Right. I
But
mean, I think maybe the new one they should capitalize on that. I don't know
I
how
agree.
I don't know how they would rework 3DS games because a lot of them use two screens. But if they can work around it, that would be pretty good. That would be pretty cool to make to have the Switch be able to play 3DS games.
Well, you ever buy a DS game or 3D DS game on the Wii U?
No, I haven't. No.
Well, you can technically use the two screens on a single screen.
I mean,
So
that would be
it's
pretty interesting. That'd be pretty cool if they make that work.
well, that's because I bought Mario 64, the DS version on the Wii U, and you can play it with single screen, the two screens on the gamepad or on the main TV.
Yeah,
Or
I only ever bought one game on the Wii U eShop, and like I said, when I got my Switch, I sold my Wii U because I didn't feel I had a reason to keep it anymore.
well, you really don't now.
Yeah, right. But all now that literally every good game that came out on the Wii U has been ported to the Switch.
Almost all the good games. There's still a couple
Well,
that I
all right.
kind
Let
of
me change that. Let me change that statement. All the ones that I played. How about that?
because you still have like gosh, I know they have the Yoshi game that hasn't came over yet.
Yeah,
That's
but
one of the biggest.
we have Crafted World now, so that's like a I guess
Yeah, but
a newer game.
yeah, but Woolly World, I actually like Woolly World better.
I don't know, man. I like all the Yoshi games. I just think they're too easy though. But
But
let's see. So we have the future of Bethesda. Xbox was talking about that. With the Xbox acquisition of ZeniMax and the Bethesda Games subsidiary finally becoming official this week. Hold on one second.
you know, we hear you, right? Oh, okay. You better get ready, Rose.
To the convenience store to get snacks. Who wants to
Are
get
you talking
snacks?
about a gas station? I never hear people call it the convenience store anymore.
Well, it's a place where my mom works, so she gets a discount over there, and
Mm.
they are a gas station, deli. They sell coffee and some convenience store items.
You know what? I take it kind of back because there are some Wawas there
I got one of
uh,
those literally right up the street.
that it's a gas station without the gas pumps.
I've
So
never seen
it
that
really,
before.
oh, there's one in Pennsylvania. God, it's just outside of Slayton. I think it's somewhere.
Get me Ruffles sour cream and a Coke from the fountain sodas. Thank you.
But
Anyways, hey, it's never content of mine unless I get interrupted in the middle of it.
hey,
Uh,
are you gonna
get
send
me
me
a ding
something?
dong. Frank wants a ding dong.
I'll take some chips and a hoo hoo.
Oh shit! Well, let's get back onto the subject here. I think you guys can hear me again. I did unmute the mic, so sometimes I mute the mic and I forget to unmute it, and that's really fucking embarrassing. But so earlier this week, the Xbox buyout of Bethesda was finally made official, And Xbox Game Pass members are already seeing benefits from this. Xbox Game Pass added 20 Bethesda titles to their Game Pass lineup, and I have the full list here. It is Dishonored Definitive Edition, Dishonored 2, Doom 1993, which I guess that's Doom 1, Doom 2,
Yeah, that's
Doom 3, Doom 64, Doom Eternal, which is the newest one that came out last year or 2 years ago. The Elder
no,
Scrolls
that's the
3,
new
4,
one.
and 5.
What? Which one?
You have the Elder Scrolls 3, 4, and 5, which is Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim, as well as the Elder Scrolls Online, The Evil Within, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76. You have Prey, Rage 2, Wolfenstein: The New Order, Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, and Wolfenstein: Youngblood.
Not Wolfenstein 3D.
No, that one's not on the list. And of course,
You figure,
Xbox Game Pass is $10 a month. Blah blah blah. All that shit you already know of.
You figured they had original Doom. They should have had original. Not the original, but Wolfenstein 3D.
TSS wants a Pepsi and Doritos.
Does TSS think I cheated too?
My brother just hopped on the stream to yell at me because I told him she was outside. Apparently she's so slow she didn't get out there yet. Hey man, she told me she was on our street. Our street ain't that damn long. Yeah, well TSS told me, like I told you the other day, he tweeted at me and said you cheated.
No one believes me. I mean, I hurt my knee in that fall.
Oh, Drew said he's got something for your ass this week, come Sunday. I'm looking forward to seeing what that is. He didn't tell me what the plan is, but he said he's gonna fix your ass real good come Sunday.
For me falling and winning at the same time, and I get punished.
Falling and cheating, more like it.
You had no proof. I had proof that I won.
I had fell out of frame. You fucking cheated.
Yeah, but when I came back up, there was a whole wad of toilet paper on the ground. How do you think that got there? They ain't got there by magic.
I said Coke, you son of a bitch. I said Coke, not cock.
Ah, you wanted to give me a cup of cock.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sometimes when I do go to like McDonald's or something, we go through the drive-thru, I ask for Dr. Pepper instead of Dr. Pepper.
Do you ever say liter of cola?
No, I'm not that redneck.
Well, do you know what that came from, though?
Probably not. No.
It's from Super Trooper.
Oh, all right.
Give me a liter of cola.
I mean, some companies still do call it cola. You know, the store brand cheap shit. Or 7-Up's brand RC, they still call it cola.
Well, down, I believe in Texas, they call everything Coke. Like, you could be like, instead of calling it soda or pop, it's called Coke. So you can, like, what kind of Coke you want? 7-Up.
What kind of Coke you want, 7-Up? So let's see. Continuing on this Bethesda news, Phil Spencer. Holy shit. Phil Spencer spoke about the announcement and said the Bethesda Partnerships games will also result in some new titles in the future that will be exclusive to Xbox and PC players. However, no project announcements came up yet. Well, I should fucking hope so. If you're owned by Microsoft, you sure as hell ain't going to put any more games on PlayStation.
Oh, I think it's a good idea, though. I mean, if you own a company now, wouldn't you want to be able to sell more of that game? And then, like, think about it. Back in the day, Atari Intellivision and Coleco was selling games on each other console.
Yeah, I mean, like
Because
right now, the only one that Microsoft allows to do that is Minecraft, because they'd be really stupid to pull that off on every other platform.
see, I think it'd be smart if they I say they should reap more of the benefits, obviously, but I think it's they're
But at the
getting all
same
these.
time, if they take those games and put them on the PS5 going forward and whatnot, then why would anyone who doesn't have a Series X yet buy a Series X to play those games if they already have a PS5 and can play them? That's I think the whole thing behind acquisitions is to buy the console.
True, but I still think like certain like you had to have exclusives. But I still like if you have a bunch of studios, I still think it's smart if you like Microsoft. Microsoft has a ton of these studios.
Well, he did say some new titles. He didn't say all of them. So some of
So,
them will be held back to Xbox and PC only. Some of them will still be on all platforms, like when the Elder Scrolls 6 eventually gets done in about 10 years, that one will be on all the platforms because that was already promised. Most of Spencer's message went over what this means going forward. As a reminder, the arrangement means that all ZeniMax Studio media falls under the Xbox Game Studio umbrella. Alpha Dog, Arcane Studios, Bethesda, id Software, Machine Games, Roundhouse Studios, Tango Gameworks, and ZeniMax Online Studio join other developers like Double Fine, Mojang, and Obsidian Entertainment. Also confirmed there will be Bethesda games on the Xbox Game Pass going forward. The next round of those will show up on March 13th, which was so there's going to be more apparently put up tomorrow. But that doesn't list what other ones are going to be. So the Bethesda thing, we knew about it since before the new consoles came out, even, and it's finally made official earlier this week. So we were just talking about the good and the bad of console exclusivity. So
well, there's honestly going to be good. I mean, honestly, see, the thing is, there's certain systems back in the past when they tried to be like the only console in business. They try to wrap it's it's good for us as the consumer for them to have exclusives.
so
It
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
TSS also says I think Xbox would make the Elder Scrolls 6, the new Wolfenstein game, and the Doom games cross-platform. The rest of them he thinks will be Xbox exclusive. When they make a new Wolfenstein and Doom, it should be cross-platform. To clarify,
I agree.
he also says the reason he believes you cheated is
Oh
because
gosh.
you have cheated in the past in Cards Against Humanity, so your track record isn't the most reliable for now. You could be telling the truth, but it looks highly unlikely.
Supposedly, I cheated. I'm not. Granted, I made a mistake in one of them that I laid down two cards, and I realized I messed up. I allegedly cheated.
I mean, that happened though. Like before we switched to all bad cards, that happened like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, and I admit. So I'll give you guys a little granted, because I used to be like, I'll put a card out, then I'll be like, you know what? I don't like this one. I switched over. I pull one out, grab my next card. Is it? Oh my god, this is actually better. So I would throw that one in
Hold
there.
on a minute. Wait a minute. That's even further cheating. You can't fucking play a card and then draw your next card before the round is over and then decide, the card I just drew is better than the answer I played, and then want to switch them out. That's not how it works. Jesus Christ! I gotta wait till I play that for Drew on Sunday. Oh boy,
What? I didn't think that was cheating.
that's fucking cheating. You're not supposed to draw a new card anyway until the round is officially over. You don't draw a
No,
card
you
after
can
you.
still pull it out. You can still
Not
draw.
in the middle. Not in the middle of the round. You don't just put your card down and then draw a new card and then decide, oh, this card that I drew is better than the card I played. Let me switch them. That doesn't work that way. Boy, you're digging yourself a really big hole now, buddy.
Hey, at least I'm being honest about it, though.
But it's
I'm
still
being
cheating.
well. I didn't realize. Hold on. Granted, I didn't realize that was cheating. I just thought, hey, if I just switch out the card I didn't like, so I'm like, I didn't realize that was cheating. So I'll admit that it did sound bad.
Holy shit, wait until Drew hears this one. Boy, he's gonna laugh his ass off. TSS, if you don't do it before I do, please clip what he said and give it to Drew for Sunday night, please. In case I forget. Anyways.
Well, like I said, I was being honest. I didn't lie.
Well, I'm glad you're being honest now, but when it actually happened, you didn't come forward about it.
I didn't realize it. I didn't realize you couldn't do that.
Last piece of news before we get to our two lists. Like I said, they're short lists, so go over quick. Sony is adding anti-cheat measures to the PlayStation 5 soon. PS5 de novo anti-cheat tools are coming to the PS5, and Xbox Series X have a lot of incredible new features to bring to the next generation of gaming, but it looks like Sony is looking to make the PS5 more beefed up with official de novo integration. Team Blue, I guess Sony has confirmed in a recent press statement that the PS5 anti-cheat tools are on the way with de novo's tools and middleware program. Announced by Sony and Erdetto, a leading company in digital security, the new implementation aims to protect games and studios of all sizes. A controversial move. You know a lot about controversy there, Casey. Something that many studios have been called out for when adding de novo to their titles.
Why would you say it's controversy? What did I do?
You fucking cheated and you claim that you won. That was a controversial. You caused my victory to be controversial.
No, you have no proof that I cheated. All right, I've proven that not only I slipped, and I have still beaten you because you
caused that game to be ended in controversy, to be marred with controversy that is never going to go away. And you got disqualified for it, and now you have to take on all challengers this Sunday. And we know for a fact Garguts wants to play. So you better have that toilet paper ready.
I'll have that toilet paper ready, all right.
For those that may be asking what the de novo anti-cheat program is, it is noted in a player system that the level of invasion seems as something to be concerned about. By many in the gaming community, the topic of de novo becomes especially heated on PC, where all information is accessed, including personal intel. With the console, the level of invasion isn't quite as high. It would be on a personal computer as it would be on a PC, and the latest announcement promises that no performance issues will be seen as a byproduct of this addition. So it seems like it's good, to protect, the game studios and whatnot, and protect against cheating. But at the same time, it's going to have access to certain things that people probably don't want them to have access to.
Well, you know all about cheating, don't you? You cheating bastard.
Wait a minute. When did I ever cheat?
Oh, I know you cheat.
I don't cheat. It's not possible for me to cheat.
Look how small your toilet paper roll was compared to mine. There's no way.
Bullshit.
There's no way.
No.
No,
You went.
there's no way that was 1,000 roll toilet paper. Mine was.
It was 1,000 sheets. I left it in the fucking paper. I sent the picture to Drew. I showed you guys the toilet paper before I even taken it out of the wrapper, and you
Well,
had 1 week to get the same toilet paper that I bought. So you cannot call me a cheater on that one.
I believe you unwrapped that, you rolled some of it off, and then you put it back on.
Okay, because I know how to freaking rewrap toilet paper to look like I just took it off the store shelf. Sure.
Oh, come on. It can't be that hard.
Casey, I wouldn't have any reason to cheat.
Well, apparently,
I only cheat when it comes to playing video games by myself, and that's only after I beat the game. I don't cheat in online.
Sure you do. Sure you don't.
So let's see. So we have this top 10 list here by Game Informer. The top 10, the 10 best snowy settings in video games.
Interesting.
Depending on where you live, your idea of winter can vary. Game Informer is based in Minnesota, which means they get blizzards, ice storms, sub-zero, deep freezes, and more. This sort of makes them. They wrote this in their first person perspective, but I'm not Game Informer, so I'm gonna try not to read it that way. They claim to be experts on chilly weather and leveraging that knowledge to assemble this list of the best game settings that capture the sense of exploring a winter wonderland as we move into the spring.
I found this on the web.
Shut the fuck up, Siri.
Hey, hold on, Siri. Do you think the Rose lied about me cheating? That made no sense.
Hold on. Hey Siri, did Casey cheat in the toilet paper challenge?
Here's what I found.
Bullshit.
What did it say?
It brought up articles about nothing that I even asked about. Anyways, let me get this back on the screen here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So here's the list of the 10 games. So first is Journey for the final climb. Journey begins with your character leaping through the sun-parched desert, gracefully sliding over the dunes. However, at the end of the game, the warm climate gives way to an icy, windy ascent that you can feel in your bones. As you trudge through the snow, chilly blasts of air slow you down, blow you off ledges, and particularly erase the boundaries that confine your consciousness to your body. It's not an easy climb, but it's certainly a rewarding one. There's no numbers here, but the second one here is Narshi, Final Fantasy VI. Braving the elements is a lot easier when you are riding a Magitech armor. The intro to this classic RPG shows 3 mechanical behemoths crossing a snowy field, heading for an isolated mountain town. Final Fantasy series has plenty of wintry locations, but in Narsh, you can sense the desolation of the environment and the desperation of the villagers as they fight. However, potentially pointlessly against you in the overwhelming force of the Empire. Next one here is the College of Winterhold, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Not all wizarding schools are full of butterbeer and friendly ghosts. Even if the generally unforgiving environment of Skyrim, the College of Winterhold is nestled in a particularly harsh and frozen corner of the world for a magically inclined dragonborn. However, this remote castle soon starts to feel like home. Powerful mages can train you in various disciplines, and when you can throw fireballs at will, the cold doesn't seem like such an issue anymore. Here's one that you should know, Casey. Snow Peak Ruins: The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
No, actually, I never played that version.
Really? Ocarina of
Yeah.
Time's Water Temple may be one of the least popular dungeons in the series, but Twilight Princess's Frozen Water Dungeon is among the best. The icy mansion of Snow Peak Ruins is unique and challenging, with an interesting layout and a cool weapon, the ball and chain. However, the dungeon also has a memorable story about a kind Yeti, his sick wife, and the excellent healing properties of soup, the official food of snowy winters. Number 5, The Mountain in God of War, the reboot 2018.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
Considering how much of God of
Hold on, that
War's.
was 2018?
Yeah,
That
2018.
felt. I was pretty sure that felt later.
I thought it
Wow.
was 2017 myself, but yeah, I guess it was 2018.
Yeah.
It says, considering how much of God of War's opening hours you spend trying to reach the top of the mountain, it is likely to get built up in your mind, and when you finally reach the summit after exploring cavernous ruins and fighting a gigantic dragon, it does not disappoint. The snow-covered peak has a breathtaking view and provides a scenic launching point for the journey. Kratos and Atreus thought they had just finished. This one, the sixth one here, I believe, is Amberino, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ugh.
Part of Amberino is covered with snow, but this section of Red Dead Redemption 2's map is more than just a change of color palette. Rockstar captures a unique sense of being far from civilization. The harsh cold drains your stamina. Few path points towards safety and wildlife, friendly and otherwise. Roams freely. When players venture through this area, they feel like intruders in the vast and quiet natural world. The next one, Chill Penguin stage, Mega Man X, Mega Man X1. Plenty of Mega Man games have the ice level, so make Chill Penguin stage special. What makes it special? Well, it has robots that whip snowballs at you, not to mention lumberjacks hacking away at mechanical trees. There are fun winter-inspired flourishes, but the real attraction is the ride armor sitting in the middle of the level. You can hop into this powerful robotic suit and move forward unimpeded, pushing your opposition aside just like a snowplow the morning after a blizzard. Let's see. This one here is the Irithyll of the Boral Valley. I probably pronounced that wrong. Dark Souls 3. While the incredible vista that awaits you when you first see that place, the valley, as you leave the catacombs, is stunning. The silent and cold city streets can send chills into even the most seasoned adventurer. From Software tends to excel when it comes to wintry worlds, and the Boreal Valley is no exception, with deathly frozen visages to contend with, and a memorable deadly boss awaiting those that reach the glittery apex above. Next one is the southwest area in Death Stranding.
I need to play that.
I don't know why people like this game. Like a lot of people said, it's slow and boring.
It looks interesting. I need to sit down and play it. It just looks interesting.
Wow, even TSS never played Twilight Princess. Okay then. Yeah, this is the next one. Many games can visually depict wintry areas, but few can convey the tactile sensation of trying to tromp through several feet of snow. The southwest area of Death Stranding's map puts players in that position, making them feel the resistance of each step, the weight of the payload on their back, and the flurries blowing in their face. If you've ever wondered what it feels like to walk home from school in Minnesota in the middle of January, Death Stranding has that specific simulation down perfectly. And the last one on this list is one of my favorites, actually, and a part of the game which you have to play twice.
Oh, let me guess. It's called accusing Casey of cheating.
The train
No.
wreck from Uncharted 2, Among Thieves. Nathan Drake is a magnet for trouble. He doesn't just fall into bad situations, he falls into bad situations that unexpectedly get worse. So when he is in a train wreck in Uncharted 2, of course that wreck is going to send him dangling perilously over a freezing gorge. However, as precarious as the position may be, you can't deny that this snowy surroundings are gorgeous, and you can feel the relief when he reaches solid, frigid ground. So that's Game Informer's top 10 snowy areas of in video games. So what did you think of that list, Casey?
Man, not the best list. Quite frankly,
I mean, hey, I'm glad that there's at least 2 games on that list that I knew about.
it was just a bunch of them I did not play. I mean, I should try that Zelda game. I mean, which one is it coming out on the Switch pretty soon? Is it Twilight Princess coming out, or is it
No, I think it's Skyward
Skyward Sword?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Skyward Sword.
I never played that one, but I definitely will be picking that up on when it comes on the Switch.
So you guys can see on the screen right now the second list we're going to go over. This one is a Game Informer ranking every Mario game. I guess all the main series games. Casey, you remember
Shit!
you remember we did this last year, only we did it differently. We did a tier list of the
Yeah,
Mario games. So
yeah.
they ranked them from top 19. I don't know why they didn't do 20. I guess there aren't 20 games. But this is their list, so let's see how they ordered these games.
We'll get them. We'll judge them for sure.
Number 19, the bottom of the barrel. New Super Mario Bros. 2, the 3DS in 2012.
Which one? The new Super Mario Brothers 2?
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that. I think that's BS where they put that one.
Yeah, I like that one too. I just think it was a little too easy. It should maybe maybe get a little higher up on this list, but yeah, that's a low standing right there. Number 18, Super Mario Bros. 2, aka the Lost Levels.
Oh, hell. I mean, they kind of they fast tracked that one. They took a bunch of levels from Versus Super Mario Brothers and added a couple new ones, and they called it a day. So I kind of agree.
Number 17.
That's the real.
Number 17, Super Mario Land, Game Boy, 1989.
Shut your whore mouth. That's a good game.
I honestly have never played it before.
I prefer the second one, but that's still a good game.
I have never played any of the Super Mario Land games on the Game Boy.
If you're gonna play them, play the second one. The second one's better.
The third one, I think, is what? Mario Land 3. That's where Wario made his series debut?
No, it was the second one that made his debut. The third one, he took over.
Oh. So it's not even called Super Mario Land 3. It's called Wario Land 3, right?
Well, Super Mario Land 3, Wario Land.
So you think this deserves to be higher than 17 on this list, Casey?
It depends. I can't. It's hard. I think, honestly, these... I guess right now I'm okay where they put these at.
Here's one that should be higher. Number 16, Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS 2011. This was a really good game.
It's a good game, but I'd keep it down there.
All right, number 15, New Super Mario Bros. U, the Wii U 2012. Number 15.
Yeah, that deserved to be down there because people did not. I didn't. I. It was pretty much almost like the first one.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
new Super Mario, the Wii version. It's like they just put like
They just made new
put
levels. They just reskinned the
exactly
whole game. And that's
and
at this point I was getting tired of this new Super Mario Bros. This line of Super Mario Bros. Games because they all look the same. In my
oh
opinion.
yeah, I agree.
Number 14, Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. Game Boy,
That's the one.
1992.
That's the one I'm talking about right there.
Like I said, I've never played any of these games, but
That's a good one.
maybe for Mario Day next year, I'll give these a shot. Here's your favorite game, Casey. Number 13, Super Mario Sunshine. GameCube,
Oh,
2002.
boo, boo.
Boo.
Hey, I'm sorry. Back in the day, people hated that version, so now everyone's like, "I love Sunshine."
Yeah, I think it's just the nostalgia hitting them now, to be honest.
Yeah, because I remember back in the day, everyone hated the GameCube. It was all about the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox. And no
Yeah, I
one
mean, I
wanted.
had a GameCube, but I didn't like it as much either because, like the majority of the great games are on the PlayStation and Xbox.
Yeah,
Number 12, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, 2009.
that was the better one. I agree.
I never played this one either because I skipped the Wii because fuck motion controls. Just saying.
Oh, he really didn't need it because Mario, that version didn't need it.
Number 11, this one I think should be a little higher. This should at least be top 10. Super Mario 3D World.
Oh yeah, I really loved that. First came out, and now you had the new one with Bowser's Fury.
To be honest, I think personally this one would be in my top 5 Super Mario games.
Oh, I don't know if I would put it in my top 5, but it's still a good game.
Does this one even count? Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island.
No, that should not count.
It's a Yoshi game. It's more a
Exactly.
Yoshi game than a Mario game.
I agree. The only reason it's called Super Mario World 2
is so
they
people would
put it on.
buy the game.
Exactly.
TSS says Hotel Mario better be in the top 5. Number 9, New Super Mario Bros. The Nintendo DS 2006. Well, they covered the whole spectrum of that series now.
Well, yeah. Because they had the other ones, so I'm not shocked.
Number 8, Fake Mario 2, 1988.
You said number 8?
Yep, number 8.
I'm okay with that.
I think it deserves to be probably lower on this list. I think 3D World, even 3D Land, in my opinion, should be placed above that, but okay. Super Mario Galaxy 2, number 7, 2010.
Which one again?
Galaxy 2.
I like the Galaxy games, so
I'm hoping they re-release this on the Switch so I could play it. Super Mario 64, number 6.
God, I like the Switch version.
Let's see. Number 5, Super Mario Odyssey, top 5.
It depends what 4, 3, 2, 1 is.
Number 4, Super Mario Bros. 1985. Beats out Odyssey. Wow. Okay.
I swapped those two around.
Number 3, Super Mario Galaxy, 2007.
Nah, I put Odyssey in front of that.
I think I would too, to be honest. uh, Number 2, Super Mario 3. Well, we know what number 1's going to be now, Casey.
Yeah, Super Mario World. And that's debatable. I mean, there's 3 top, actually, you could almost say 4 top games. You could have said Super Mario World, Super Mario Brothers 3, Odyssey.
And maybe 3D World.
God, what else I was thinking? Oh, Super Mario 64. Those 4 are debatable, the top ones, you know?
Well, because Super Mario 64 changed the way games were made, going from the 2D to 3D style.
Yeah, and people praise it. I mean, I started enjoying it. I played it. I liked it. It's just I didn't like the controllers. So when it came out on the Switch, I enjoyed it better.
Super Mario 2, Game of the Year every year, he says. TSS says. Yoshi's Island should not count. I agree with that.
I 100% agree with that. Like the Rose says, that was a Yoshi game.
And I think we put Frank to sleep because I haven't seen him since he asked for that ding dong. And he also wants Galaxy 2 on the Switch. So do I, bro. So do I.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, that leaves number 1, of course, Super Mario World. Let me tell you something. That 1 and 2 spot is going to be debated forever. Some people prefer World. Some people prefer 3.
And like I said, now with Odyssey, that's got to be up there, and 64. At least 64, World, and 3 are interchangeable to anyone,
So, of course, I've told you already, and I mentioned it on the Epic Video Game Podcast, Derailed 155. Check that out. It's almost 2 weeks old now. Still worth listening to, though, if you haven't had a chance to listen to it yet. But I love Super Mario World. It's easily my favorite Mario game of all time. So let's see why Game Informer picked it as number 1. They say, following up Super Mario Bros. 3 with a worthy successor may have seemed like an impossible task, but Nintendo somehow managed to do that and more. Continuing to use the overworld-style map, Nintendo introduced branching opportunities that let me start that over. Nintendo introduced more branching opportunities than ever before, encouraging players to explore each stage for hidden exits that unlock hidden areas. Players could also finally save their progress, encouraging them to take their time with finding every secret in the massive adventure. With a pared-down list of power-ups this time around, Nintendo instead decided to focus on fine-tuning the flight mechanics by replacing the raccoon tail with the better-handling Super Cape, which breaks the game, by the way. Super Mario World was also where we all met Yoshi for the first time, Mario's dinosaur friend.
I don't think that's true. I mean, they had Yoshi's on the NES, so...
I guess, yeah, they had Yoshi and Yoshi's Cookie.
Yoshi's Cookie. You had Yoshi.
I guess as far as being playable in a Mario game, I guess. That is a bit of a stretch.
That's not true, too. You gotta remember, you had Mario's Missing.
Did that debut but did that come out before Super Mario World? I don't think it did.
Well, let's look. I know it was on the NES as well.
Yeah, I know it got ported back. It got ported down to the NES, which is weird. But I don't think that debuted before 1991.
I'm looking it up. You might be correct. Oh, yeah. Hold on. It's 93. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're correct. Initial release was 92.
So yeah, okay. So Mario World beat it by about a year. But
Yeah.
I still say that's a bit of a stretch though, because this isn't the first time we see Yoshi. I mean, outside of a Mario game, no, but in a Mario game, sure. That comment's a bit of a stretch. Mario's Dino Friend gives him several awesome abilities in addition to granting him the ability to absorb an extra hit, blurring the line between power ups and support characters. Epic boss battles, some of the greatest music in video game history. Improved graphics made this one of the most memorable games released on any platform. Even in a series that is known for its longevity and consistent level of quality, it is a gem that should be played by everyone who has ever held a controller. That sentiment I highly agree with. If you've played video games, you have to play Mario World at least once.
I agree. I mean, definitely, it's an awesome ass game. Nintendo honestly made the right decision to pack that in with Super Nintendo. I mean, up till 64, each. Well, you know what? 64 was the first one they didn't sell packed in with a game. I believe it took later on, because when the NES came out, we had a packed game, a Mario game in there, and same thing with Super Nintendo came with Super Mario Land.
Yeah,
World.
Well, I remember the NES first came packed with Gyromite, so it didn't. Mario wasn't the original pack-in game for that. Super Mario World was the original pack-in game for the Super Nintendo, and then they later changed it to Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
the N64 was the first console to not have a pack-in game for Nintendo, and they've gone the same way ever since, unless you buy a bundle now.
Exactly. And a lot of times those bundles come later. I mean, the Wii U kind of did it. I mean, their base one didn't have no game. I think the black one came with Nintendo Land.
Actually, my black one that I bought came with New Super Mario Bros. U with the Luigi U DLC.
Well, actually, when I bought, when my late wife bought the white Wii U, had nothing, and then the Wii U broke. Something happened, so we had to get another one. We got the black one, but we got it at a pawn shop. So obviously we were going to get a pack-in game with it.
Yeah, well, I bought my pack-in game. I bought my Wii U at Kmart before they went out of business, like 4 years later. And like I said, I got the black one. It was the 32-bit model, and it came with New Super Mario Bros. U with the Luigi U DLC as the pack-in game, which was pretty cool. And here we go, TSS continuing that debate between Super Mario World and Mario 3. He says
what did he say?
He says Mario World is great, but he prefers Super Mario 3.
I choose Super Mario 3.
So I'm outvoted. Fuck me. But at least I didn't cheat in the toilet paper challenge.
Oh! What the hell? I mean, no, I have... the only person who believes me is a troll, Randy Viper.
And actually, TSS, my Wii U... Now, my Wii U I did get about a year and a half after it came out. And my Wii U actually came with a disc. It didn't come with a download code, which is pretty cool. Mine actually came with the disc.
Actually, I think our Wii U actually did come with a disc. I think they tested it and they forgot it had a disc in there. But I think we turned around and sold it because it was
And the
not a good
Wii,
game.
didn't the Wii come with Wii Sports? That was its pack-in game?
Yeah, but they needed to do that with Wii because
You had to get people used to the motion controls.
exactly. That was different, you know. But now, like, the Switch is coming out with a download game. They don't even give you a freaking cartridge. It's a download.
Yeah, it's like if you get the Mario Kart 8 or the Fortnite bundle, you get a download code. Yeah, you don't get a cartridge.
And then you pretty much almost fill up your whole card with that one or two games.
Yeah, that's why I bought I buy the bigger SanDisk micro SD cards. This way I have backups. This way when I run out of space, I can just switch out the card.
Well, I have a 500 gig card in my Switch.
Damn, I didn't know they made them that big. I knew they had 256. I didn't know they made them higher than that.
Oh, you can get a terabyte.
Shit, I should look into that.
Yeah.
The biggest one I have is a 64.
But yeah, I had a 64. Then I went to I think I had a one. It could have been 64, or I had a 128, and then I think I had a 250, and then I said, "Screw it, I'm done fucking around." I got 500, and I'm like, I'm still. Anytime I download a game, I don't even think about it. I still probably have a couple 100 gigs, maybe a little less, but not too worried right now.
So, Casey, do you have anything gaming-wise you want to share with the class before we end the stream?
Yeah, if you want to put my camera on.
You're already there, so you just got to turn your camera on.
Okay. Give me a second. Trying to... Hey, there I am.
There you are.
Got a few games came in. I already showed off my...
I haven't seen a video from you since Sunday. I guess you haven't gotten around to uploading anything yet this week.
Well, nothing really. I picked up marquee signs.
Oh, you got more of those? I haven't seen you buy any of those in a little while.
Yeah, they didn't have anything new. I'll show you those. But I picked up... this one came in the mail. It's called Drax Night Out.
Oh, yeah? I think I've heard of that one. I think I have.
Yeah, actually, this is a game that was canceled in reproduction.
Okay.
And they actually used the real cartridge. Got Chibi Robo for the GameCube.
Oh, shit, Chibi Robo. That's actually a game a lot of people want to see more of.
Yeah, I actually got the second one on 3DS, and some people shit on it, but I actually liked it. I picked up a cheap PC Engine game.
Wow, you don't see those too often.
I don't know what it is. It was cheap. I was like, screw it, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, why not? Add it to the collection.
Yeah. And I went to the game store today, and I picked up another NES cart, but this one's real. It's Golf Power, Greg Norman. So I was like, that does not look like I have that in the collection. So why not? And then
I will soon.
I picked up these marquees.
My card. Tell her to hold on to it. I'll get it from her later. Go on, Casey. I see that. What is that? Double Dragon?
Yeah, Double Dragon, the arcade game. Then I picked up Donkey Kong.
My brother's mean, man. He said if I was on Facecam, he was going to chuck those chips at my head.
And here's the cool one. The arcade Punch-Out one.
That looks pretty dope.
Yeah. So, I can't wait.
That one's in portrait view rather than landscape, too.
Yeah, actually, that was just a couple bucks more because bigger, but...
And did I just see another Punch-Out one on the side of your bookcase, too, I think?
Oh, yeah, these are mini ones. I bought these off eBay, and I was disappointed when they came in. They were tiny. I was like, well, shit. And I was like, I already had a bunch of them come in, but then I realized, hey, I can put them on the side of a bookcase.
Now you need about 4 more of those so you could finish covering the side of that bookcase.
Well, I got the Punch-Out, the big Punch-Out portrait will go right here when I have time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then also the wall of marquees signs. I wanted on the down to the last very bottom. And here's all the other ones.
So where are you going to fit all the other new ones that you just bought, since you only got room for 1 more?
Well, actually, there's room. Looks like room for 2 more down there.
You might get 2 out of that. You'll definitely get 1, though.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed picking these up. There is 1 more I want to pick up. It's Donkey Kong Country. No, not Country. Donkey Kong Jr. I would probably take out the one less desirable one out, and that'd be kind of hard to choose.
Yeah, I mean, Donkey Kong Country is nice.
Oh, you know what? I was wondering. I was like, I swore I had Double Dragon, but I have Double Dragon 2, The Revenge. That's why.
Well, now you got the first 2, so now you got the first one and the second one.
Yeah. So, that is pretty much it from my end. I gotta go take a shower.
And Casey's gonna rub-a-dub-dub in the tub and then play on his Switch. And,
no, actually, I'm gonna just take a shower and just go to bed.
He's gonna figure out how to cheat again on Sunday.
What? Cheat again? I did not cheat.
Sure
come on, guys. Sure, I mean, all right, here. Like I said on in Gargot's chat today, I actually know it was in the other chat, but we were off the post show, and I was like telling guys. I continued to defend my side of what happened, and Drew was like, all right, the show's over, Casey. We're not live no more. I'm like, dude, I did not cheat.
Oh, don't worry. I'm going to be a judge on Sunday, so I will judge you harshly.
That's bullshit. Why would... Hold on. Now I'm like, why would you... I feel that's not fair if you're going to be a judge, because you could be impartial. I mean, you're going to be, biased against me.
I'll call it right down the middle, Casey.
I don't know. Because you think I cheated, so I'm like, how am I going to trust you? You're going to take me, you're going to judge me properly.
Because just remember, Casey, if you lose, I think you won't be allowed to play the Cards Against Humanity game next month, so... you know what? That game would be a hell of a lot different without you there, so you gotta win Sunday, to be honest. But don't worry, I will call it right down the middle. Drew already knows I'm going to be on the show for this challenge. I will be one of the few judges.
I demand a new judge instead of the Rose, because I feel like he's going to be biased against me. Okay. And now, obviously, I will not accept I'm sorry, I won't accept TSS either, or Cora, or Frank.
Well, the problem is, I think Cora is going to be a judge, so...
I won't accept it, because I'm not saying I feel there's bias.
I think anybody that'll be on the show when this thing takes place will be judges, and I'll make sure I'm there. Frank will automatically be there, so you're gonna have about 4 judges that you're not gonna like you probably won't like the outcome of.
Yeah, because you're all going to be biased against me because you guys all think I'm cheaters.
I will call it.
A cheater.
This is a different match. I will call it right down the middle.
I don't know. I think I should bring in the judges because I don't feel like it's fair.
Who are you gonna bring in? Fucking Randy Viper, the fucking bullfrog, fucking butthole sniffer?
Yeah, so I'll pick up the Welsh. I'll get Scott McKinnon.
Well, let's just say I don't think Drew wants him on that show ever again. After that last year, I don't think ever again. Drew lost control of the show that night, and J-Man had to wake up out of a sleep at like 3 a.m. and fucking yell at him.
Yeah. I thought you were going to talk about the one where, what was it? Him and Ken or him and Joe was it was him and Joe simulcasting, and Joe had Scott on there. But I think that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I think I remember that night. I know him and JB simulcasted the one night because of the issue where Joe got taken down. So JB went live to he let JB go live to broadcast the rest of the show. And then Joe went live on one of his other channels afterwards. So they simulcasted that one.
I wonder if Drew's going to be able to... also he's going to...
Whoa, shit. Almost fucking flooded my keyboard with Coke.
Uh-oh.
Wow. I caught that cup right before that shit leaked.
No.
Good thing I have a spare keyboard, but still.
Yeah, but...
Well, right, Casey, well, you go take a shower and rub-a-dub-dub and play Switch in the tub. And make sure you have that toilet paper for Sunday night and be ready. That's all I can say because I don't know. I don't know what Drew's got in store for you. He won't tell me. He just told me that he's gonna fix your ass come Sunday.
See, that's bullshit. I mean, I still say, why should I get punished for something they couldn't prove?
Well, I don't know, man. He said he's got something for you on Sunday. Here, you know what? Here, I'll even read the DM for you. I'll even read the DM conversation that I had with Drew 2 nights ago, I believe it was. All right, so I DM'd Drew. Load the fucking DM. Okay, here we go. So I DM'd Drew, and I said, I don't know if you've heard the news, but Casey told me the other night that he is in talks with Dave Rose. He's trying to get Dave to represent him in an appeal to our toilet paper challenge last Sunday. Drew says, really? I doubt Dave would be interested. I said, so he says. He also says he's trying to get Dave on the show Sunday night. Casey and I are doing what you suggested, taking shots at each other during the week so he could come on. So Casey came on a gaming stream before we played Mario the other night, taking shots about the toilet paper game. He told me he has a bruise on his knee too. He sent pictures of it to you. Drew goes, yeah. He sent it to the group. He goes, we worked him on it. I said, LOL. He wouldn't tell me what you guys said about this alleged bruise. I hope someone... I said, I hope someone beats him again on Sunday if he goes through with this. I said, now that I think of it, the last 2 wins I've had on your show ended in controversy. He goes, we've got something in the works for Casey. And that was the last thing he said to me. I said, oh boy, can't wait for this one. He did not tell me, but he's got it out for you.
That's bullshit. I have no reason why people is coming after me because I'm an innocent man. I did not do anything wrong. Apparently, we live in the country that I find, you're innocent until proven guilty, but apparently that is a lie. You're guilty until you're proven innocent.
Well, we'll see what Drew's got in store for you in 2 days there, Casey. But hey, man, I'm going to end this podcast. I'm going to let you go so you can shower and relax. You got to go to work on a Saturday, which sucks for you. Maybe we
It was fun.
Maybe we could play Mario again this weekend, tomorrow or Sunday. Yeah. I don't know. We'll eventually figure out other titles to play. I gave Casey the suggestion of Mario Kart, but we got to get some more people.
I like that. I like that idea too. But like you said, we gotta get a few people in.
Yeah, I mean, we at least got to get like 5 people total. At least 5.
I think the best way to do that is that we promote it.
Yeah,
and we get people. I don't care if the people doesn't come from our community.
Right.
If it comes from from your show or wherever, I think it'd be fun.
TSS said if we play Mario Kart, he's in. So we got 3 now. I think we would need at least 5 or 6 at the very least, for it to be, fun enough. Since a game room holds 12.
I agree.
All right, Casey. Well, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to end this show. You have yourself a good night. Take it easy at work tomorrow, and we'll see how Sunday night goes.
Thanks, buddy.
Have a good night, bro.
All right, see ya.
Thanks for watching this podcast, guys. My name is The Rose, and for Casey is Raw, we'll catch your ass down.